see the communicable diseases in children, their identification, nursing care in the hospital and home, and prevention. Definition of communicable diseases. A communicable disease is an illness caused by an infectious agent or toxic product and is transmitted by direct or indirect contact between the reservoir, host, and the susceptible individual. First communicable disease is chickenpox. The causative agent is Bacillus zoster virus. Incubation period is 10 to 21 days. Period of communicability transmitted 1 to 2 days before the onset of rash. Method of transmission airborne to droplet infection, person to person transmission, indirect contact with the articles soiled by an infected patient. Then early signs and symptoms are a sudden onset of mild fever, malaise, itchy rash, progress to vestibular lesions that last 3 to 4 days before swabbing, then papules, then vesicles, generalized lymphadenopathy. Then prevention is by hospitalization, disinfect the soiled linens and childhood immunization. Check with the local health department about the vaccine availability. Bacillus zoster immune globulin given within 96 days of exposure. Nursing management, isolate, administer skin care, give bath, change clothes, linen daily, administer topical calamine lotion, keep child's fingernails clean and cut short, avoid use of aspirin. Oral acyclovir can be given to healthy children, that is about 20 mg per kg, maximum 800 milligrams per dose, 4 times a day given for 5 days. Foscarnet is a low drug. Then antihistamines may also be reduce the inflammation. Then complication, abscess, cellulitis, sepsis, encephalitis, thrombocytopenia, hemorrhagic varicella, pneumonia. Measles, that is rubiola. I discussed this condition already in skin disorders. Just I will go faster. Agent is virus, source is respiratory tract secretions, blood and urine, infected persons, transmission, direct contact, airborne by the droplet and contaminated dust, incubation period 10 to 20 days. Period of communicability is from 4 days before 5 days after the rash appears, but mainly during prodromal, that is catarrhal stage. Clinical manifestations, fever, malaise, chorea, then cough and conjunctivitis, Koplik spots, small irregular spot with a unit. Then bluish white center, first seen on the buccal mucosa opposite molars 2 days before rash. Rash appears 3 to 4 days after onset of prodromal stage, anorexia, abdominal pain, malaise, lymphadenopathy. Therapeutic management, preventive, then childhood immunization, supportive bed rest during the febrile period, antibiotics to prevent the secondary bacterial infection in high risk children. Complications, otitis media, pneumonia, obstructive laryngitis, laryngotracheitis, then encephalitis. Mumps, infectious parotitis. Causative agent is paramyxovirus. Source is saliva of infected person. Transmission is direct contact with all droplets spread from an infected person. Incubation period is 14 to 21 days. Period of communicability, most communicable immediately before and after swelling begins. 4 to 6 days before first symptom. Then clinical manifestations, prodromal stage, fever, headache, malaise, anorexia for 24 hours followed by the earache, that is aggravated by chewing, peritonitis by third day, parotid glands enlarges and reaches maximum size in 1 to 3 days, accompanied by the pain and tenderness. Therapeutic management, childhood immunization, symptomatic and supportive, analgesics for pain and antipyretics for fever, intravenous fluid for child who refuses to drink or vomits because of meningoencephalitis. Complications, sensorineural deafness, post-infectious encephalitis, myocarditis, arthritis, hepatitis, epididymoarthritis, oophorytis. Nursing management, maintain isolation during the period of communicability, institute droplet and contact precautions during the hospitalization, encourage rest and decrease the activity during a prodromal phase until swelling subsides. Give analgesics for pain, encourage fluids and soft bland food, avoid food requiring chewing, and to relieve arthritis, provide warmth and local support with the tight fitting underpants. Poliomyelitis agent is enterovirus. 3 types, type 1, type 2, type 3. Type 1 is most frequent cause of paralysis, both epidemic and endemic. The type 2 is least frequently associated with paralysis. Type 3 is second most frequently associated with paralysis. Source is feces and oropharyngeal secretions of infected persons, especially young children. Transmission: direct contact with the person with a apparent and inapparent active infection. Spread via focal and oral and pharyngeal oropharyngeal routes. Vaccine acquired paralytic polio may occur as a result of the live oral polio vaccine. Incubation period is usually 7 to 14 days with a range of 5 to 35 days. Then period of communicability not exactly known. Virus presence in the throat and feces shortly after the infection persists for about 1 week in throat and 4 to 6 weeks in the feces. Clinical manifestations may be manifested in 3 different forms: abortive or inapparent, non-paralytic and paralytic. Abortive and inapparent: fever, uneasiness, sore throat, headache, anorexia, vomiting, abdominal pain, last a few hours to a few days. Non-paralytic: some infections as abortive but more severe with pain and stiffness in the neck and back and legs. Paralytic: initial course similar to non-paralytic type, followed by the recovery and signs of central nervous system paralysis. Therapeutic management: preventive childhood immunization, complete bed rest during the active phase, mechanical or assisted ventilation in case of respiratory paralysis, physical therapy for muscle after acute phase. Complications: permanent paralysis, respiratory arrest, hypertension, kidney stones from the demineralization of the bones. Nursing management: administer the mild sedatives, participate in physiotherapy procedures, position child to maintain body alignment and prevent the contractions or skin breakdown, use footboard, then promote early ambulation with assistive devices, provide high protein diet and bowel management for prolonged immobility, observe for respiratory paralysis and difficulty in talking, ineffective cough, inability to hold breath. Pertussis, that is whooping cough, agent is Bartonella pertussis. Source: it discharges from the respiratory tract of infected person. Incubation period is 7 to 10 days. Communicability period is 4 to 6 weeks from the onset. Mode of transmission: direct contact, airborne by the droplet and spread from the infected person. Clinical manifestation is coryza, dry cough which is worse at night, dyspnea and fever, vomiting after coughing, lymphocytosis and sneezing, lacrimation. Hacking cough becomes more severe. Treatment is preventive measures: immunization, antimicrobial therapy, example erythromycin, clarithromycin, azithromycin, adequate fluids, children who are dehydrated, intensive care, mechanical ventilation if needed for infants more than 6 months. Complications: pneumonia, seizures, marasmus, hemorrhage, sclera, conjunctival epistaxis, weight loss and dehydration, hernias, umbilical and inguinal hernias. Nursing management: obtain nasopharyngeal culture of the diagnosis, encourage oral fluids, offer small amount of fluid frequently, ensure adequate oxygen, provide humidified oxygen, suction as needed to prevent the choking on secretions, observe for signs of airway obstruction, use standard precautions and mask in the healthcare workers exposed to children with persistent cough and high suspicious pertussis. Acquired immunodeficiency syndrome, that is AIDS. We will see in the next topic very detailed about this. Just you mark up with this. Then epidemiology: 2 to 3 million children are living with HIV. 18% of children have died because of HIV infection. 4% children are in ARV therapy. India, Thailand, Myanmar, Indonesia are HIV affected regions. HIV in India: 1/3 of the children will die by their first birth. More than half of the children will die by the age of 2 years. AP, Karnataka, Maharashtra, Manipur, Nagaland, Tamil Nadu bear this burden. Mode of transmission: sexual, mucosal, blood, semen and vaginal fluids. In India, spread in adults through the heterosexual intercourse. Sexually abused children are also at risk of HIV infection. Drug use: infected needles, commonly from the perinatally from an infected mother to her infant. Pathophysiology: HIV viruses infect CD4 T cells and the viruses takes over CD4 cells and reduces the cell functioning. CD4 count decreases, leads to immunodeficiency. The count reaches the low level and causes the illness followed by the death. Clinical manifestation: stage 1 asymptomatic lymphadenopathy, stage 2 hepatosplenomegaly, parotid enlargement, skin lesions, pleuritic papular eruptions, oral ulcerations, oral mucosal lesions. Stage 3 is fever, diarrhea, TB, pneumonia, malnutrition, oral thrush, anemia. Stage 4 is rectal fistula, cardiomyopathies, nephropathy, and lymphoma. Diagnosis, evaluation, serological test, and virology. General care, immunization, anti-retroviral therapy, prevention of pediatric HIV, prevention of mother to child transmission, antenatal, intranatal, and postnatal, immediate newborn care. Then dengue fever, consisting of anthropoid-borne viral fever. 3 types of dengue fever are seen in children: dengue fever, dengue hemorrhagic fever, dengue shock syndrome. Etiology caused by dengue fever, pathophysiology, primary and secondary. Primary here, bite of an infected dengue mosquito leads to entry of the viruses into the child's blood, leads to viremia. Secondary, bites with which leads to diabetic hemorrhagic fever and diabetic shock. Dengue, hemorrhagic fever, dengue shock. Then clinical manifestations: grade 1 fever, hemorrhage; grade 2 hemorrhage; grade 3 circulatory failure, rapid and weak pulse, hypotension with cold and clammy skin. Grade 4 is shock and undetectable hypotension. Investigation: complete blood count, chest X-ray, ELISA, sodium and albumin level 1, blood urea, nitrogen. Treatment is antipyretics, tepid sponge bath, normosaline, finger lactate, dextrose 5%, the transfusion, hemodialysis. Then tetanus, caused by Acinetobacter bacteria, Clostridium tetani, affects all ages, incidence is 60 per 1 lakh population. Transmission is through the spores of the Clostridium tetani, enters through dust, soil, wound. Spores transform to produce powerful exotoxins named tentospasmin and tentolysine, not transmitted through the man to man. Clinical features are incubation period 3 to 21 days, muscle rigidity and spasm, pain, stiffness in the jaw and dysphagia, sustained contractions of the facial muscles, dyspnea, pneumonia leads to death. Treatment is isolation. Visual, acoustic or physical stimuli are avoided. Injection TT, diazepam, chlorpromazine, penicillin. Avoid sepsis. Avoid asepsis. Prevention is aseptic delivery. Clean hands, clean surface, clean blade, clean cloth tie. How many C's are there? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 C's. Clean hands, clean surface, clean blade, clean cloth tie. Injection TT, care of wound. Another C is there. So totally 5. Clean hands, clean surface, clean blade, clean cloth tie, care of wound. Injection TT, and foreign bodies and debris in the wound should be removed. Soil and dirt, necrotic tissue should not be allowed to remain in the injury site. Typhoid fever. It is a food or waterborne disease caused by the bacteria Salmonella typhi. Paratyphoid fever caused by the Salmonella paratyphi, Salmonella cytomegalovirus, and Salmonella Ischia. Epidemiology: man is the only reservoir of Salmonella typhi, often seen in females, spreads through the urine and feces and vomitus. Pathology: bacillary enters into the bloodstream through the intestinal lymphoid tissues and affects spleen and liver. Clinical manifestations: incubation period is 8 to 21 days, headache, malaise, low-grade fever, irregular fever, gets high within a week at 40 degrees Celsius, and coated tongue, rose red spots over the abdomen, hepatomegaly and splenomegaly, abdominal pain, slightly distended abdomen. Lethargy. Laboratory investigation: blood culture, adult test, stool and urine cultures. Management: chloramphenicol 50 to 75 mg per kg per day, ampicillin 150 mg per kg per day, cephalosporins, ceftriaxone 50 to 100 mg per kg per day, then ciprofloxacin 20 mg per kg per day. Good nursing care by oral hygiene, antipyretics in maintenance of bowel and bladder functions, prevention of urinary stasis, management for constipation, prevention of bed sores, preventing soil of skin. The nutritious diet such as high calorie, high protein, high iron and vitamins. More oral fluids to be encouraged. Prevention is immunization and maintenance of sanitation. Next, cholera. Caused by the Vibrio cholerae, characterized by the acute diarrhea and dehydration. Epidemiology: environmental factors, mode of spread is by feces, inadequate facilities of sewage disposal, contaminated hands and fomites. Clinical features are incubation period between 2 to 3 days, painless diarrhea, vomiting, hypovolemic shock, coma, convulsions, hypoglycemia and death. Management: reporting to health department, oral dehydration therapy, IV fluid. Prevention is by safe water supply, sanitation, food supply. Rabies, caused by acute infections of nervous system by the virus, transmission through humans by saliva of an infected mammals, and is introduced through a bite or skin abrasion. Clinical features: malaise, fever, sore throat, increased reaction to external stimuli, convulsions, choking, severe spasm, hydrophobia. Management is by antibiotic intramuscular rabies vaccine. Antibiotics by intramuscular regimen, that is both a 5 doses and 4 doses IM regimen are recommended for the post-exposure vaccination. The 5 doses regimen is more commonly used. The 5 dose regimen is administered on days 0, 3, 7, 14 and 28 into the deltoid muscle. Then the 4 dose regimen is administered as a 2 doses on a day 1 and day 0, that is on the bite of a dog. 1 dose in the right and 1 in the left arm, deltoid muscle. Then 1 dose on each day, each of days 7 and 21 into the deltoid muscle. An alternative post-exposure regimen for a healthy and fully immunocompetent exposure people who receive wound care plus high quality rabies immunoglobulins plus WHO pre-qualified rabies vaccine consisting of 4 doses administered, that is on days 0, 3, 7, 14. Intradermal regimen also there. Intradermal regimen administration of cell culture and embryonated egg-based rabies vaccines can be successfully used in many developing countries that cannot afford the 5 or 4 doses IM schedules. The 2 sites, that is method 1 intradermal injections at 2 sites on day 0, 3, 7 and 28. The volume per intradermal injection should be 0.1 ml with both purified vero cell rabies vaccines and purified chick embryo rabies vaccine. Nursing management is immunization only. In severe acute respiratory syndrome, SARS, caused by coronavirus. Now we are seeing the coronavirus. It is also one of the communicable disease. Now we see what will happen with this. Epidemiology through spreaders. You know very well about this one. No need to explain. So just brush up this condition. Epidemiology through spreaders. Direct contact with the infected person. Clinical features: 1 week occurrence of fever, respiratory distress. Treatment is antiviral drugs, that is ribavirin, lopinavir and interferon therapy. Template. Caused by bites of rat flea. Positive organism is Yersinia. Then clinical features: incubation period is 2 to 5 days, pneumonia, tremors, high fever, flushing face, hemorrhages from the mucous membrane, petechiae, chest pain, throaty, bloody sputum, circulatory failure and death. Diagnosis: CBC. Treatment is streptomycin 30 mg per kg per day every 12 hours IM. Chlorantraniliprol or doxycycline for septicemia and meningitis. Prevention, prognosis, isolation, destruction of rats and flea. Then if treated, mortality rate is reduced less than 10%. If untreated, the mortality rate is 50% for bubonic and 100% for primary pneumonic plague. Malaria, caused by female Anopheles mosquito. 4 species of malaria parasites are there: Plasmodium virops, Plasmodium falciparum, Plasmodium ovale, Plasmodium malaria. Clinical features are: incubation period is 9 to 30 days, irritability, restlessness, rigors, cold and clammy skin, tenderness over spleen and liver, convulsions and coma, GI disorders, growth failure in the endemic areas. Diagnosis: CBC, serological test, smear test, urine analysis, chest X-ray. Treatment is chloroquine 10 mg followed by 5 mg at 6 to 24-48 hours. Repeat the dose of vomits. Maintain IV fluids, oxygen therapy, ventilators. Prevention is by anti-malarial prophylaxis, a national anti-malarial program. That's all for this. Thank you.